Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you from my perspective the things that you should bring along with you when you're moving to Ireland. So if you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, please do so by clicking the subscribe button at the bottom of this video and just join the family. So, the first thing when you're moving to anywhere, when you're moving, when you're relocating, when you're traveling, is actually to check with the airline that you're traveling with for your baggage allowance. So, different airlines have different, allowance that they give passengers. So, please do make sure you have that information concerning what you are allowed to check in and what you're allowed to bring as a hand luggage. So when you are sure of that, the next thing I think is to make sure that you weigh your luggage before taking them to the airport. Trust me, you don't want that hassle of having to open your box, trying to repack at the airport. It is very, very annoying. So please weigh your luggage, everything before you take them to the airport and make sure that it is within your allowance. And this is important because you want to avoid paying for extra luggage. I did pay for extra luggage and it could have been avoided if I had taking into consideration what was important to pack and what wasn't. And I guess that's the essence of this video. So the next thing is to please make sure when you're traveling, you dress in comfy clothes. And you're not going to a party, you're not going to a show or anything. So do ensure that you are in comfortable clothes. For ladies, I would advise leggings, t-shirt, and then please do carry a jacket because it might get cold. Ireland's weather, if you know anything about the weather over here, it is what's the word, for lack of a better word, it is temperamental. It can switch like this. So do carry a jacket with you, and even in the plane it gets cold, so yeah, prepare for that. Aside leggings and a t-shirt, you can of course do with joggers, t-shirt, a nice comfortable top, and your jacket, and of course your sneakers. Please don't wear slippers or heeled shoes or anything like that. Sneakers is perfect. Or yeah, I've seen people wear Crocs anyways. I don't know, I don't own one, I don't know how comfortable that is, but if it's comfortable for you and if you can keep your feet warm, yeah, by all means, yeah. So another thing I'd say for you to do before you move over here is to apply for PTA with your bank. It's basically foreign currency that banks sell to travelers at CBN approved rates. So you would get it at CBN rates, other than buying at the black market, which is high. So yeah, do that on time. Make sure you apply on time. Just ask your bank that you're traveling abroad as a student and you like to avail yourself of PTA, and they will tell you the process. I think you need your flight ticket and probably offer letter or something like that. But anyways, do find out with your bank and make sure you do that on time so you can get that out of the way. And now into the main things that you pack in your box when coming. Once you found out your baggage allowance, then the next thing is to prioritize what you want to bring. Now, just like I said, if you don't mind paying extra, of course, do as you please, knock yourself out and pack as you like. But if you're trying to limit yourself within that allowance, then yeah, do ensure that you prioritize what you want to bring over here. So for me, these are the things that I think are important for you to bring over here when you're moving to Ireland. First things first, please do bring in all your documents, all your school documents, all the documents you use to apply for admission, for your visa, your passport. If you have a driver's license in Nigeria, do bring it, your birth certificate, just everything, every document that you deem important to you. Please pack them, have photocopies of them, scan them, and have them on your phone just in case, you never know. So have all your documents at hand and have them in your hand luggage. Make sure that you're carrying them with you. do not check them in, because sometimes when you get to the airport here in Ireland, you might be asked to bring out some of those documents. You don't want to have to start telling them, oh, it's in my check-in bag or anything like that. You want to have them at hand to avoid stories touch. Yeah, the next thing is bring some cash. I know based on the rules and regulation, if you have more than 10,000 euros, I think you need to declare that. But yeah, at your discretion, but please be careful. Do make sure that your money is with you in your hand luggage. Please hide it very well. Next thing, of course, this one is very, very important to me, and I'm sure it's important to many people. It is food. Food. So we have Asian and African stores here where you can get your local food. So for me, I was buying noodles because I thought I wasn't going to, find an African store here or get noodles for that matter. But for me, it's either the yellow one or the green one, and we have it here. So I would say don't bother yourself bringing a whole carton or two cartons. Or some people do that, and it is just excess luggage, to be honest. Like take maybe like 10 packs of the big ones. The next thing I'd say is you can bring your dry pepper. You can bring your suya pepper if you're into that. For me, I'm from the north and I love yaji. It's dry pepper mixed with spices and all of that. So yes, please bring your yaji. Bring your pepper soup spice. You can bring dried fish. You can bring crayfish. You can bring dried prawns. You can bring your ugu and your scent leaf. I don't know what it's called in English, but you can dry it up. So dry it up and pack them all in Ziploc bags. Anyways, yeah, pack all your food stuff in clear bags. So when they check your box, if they check your box, everything would be in those clear bags and anyone can easily identify it. You can bring your egusi, you can bring your ogbono, you can bring your, if you're into dry okra, you can bring your dry okra. Nothing fresh. Do not bring any fresh food. And then one thing I know that they do not allow here in Ireland is meat, whether it is dried, fried, or whatever. It is not allowed. So if they check your box and they find it, they will confiscate it. So please try to avoid doing that. So all you kilishi lovers and dambunama, if you're from the north, once again, pardon me, it's not, you won't be able to pass custom with that. If they find it, of course, you're not going to go with it. Your favorite cereal, if it's something that will not be easily found here, we have Golden Morn, there's cornflakes here. So if there's something in particular that you think is not, cannot be found abroad, bring them. Kuli kuli as well, granuts, all these things can be found here. But for me, I think just bring some. Use your discretion to know what quantity. Not like you be packing like as if no, you're never going to see here, because you are, at least just something to get you started with, before you find your way around and about. So yeah. Lastly, on the food thing, please do check the website, the immigration website. I'll leave a link in the description box. Do check. They usually have a list of, items that you shouldn't bring and items that you can bring. So check that and, inform yourself of all of that. Okay, next thing is your skincare and body care products. Please, if you have anything in specific, I know most ladies and some guys have specific products that they use for their body, for their face, for their skincare. And if you are that person, please bring them. In fact, bring them in fours. Like, have backups. If you're that person that is tied, or you love those certain body care or skincare products, please do stock up on them. Your facial scrub, your face wash, your toner, your body cream, body oil, your bath gel, your bathing soap, whatever it is, please do stock up on those and come with them. Check them in your check-in luggage. Check them in. And then if you have any treatments that you use for, maybe you have skin problems or anything that you just use for your face or anything, please do bring them along. Next thing, this is for the ladies, your makeup. Now, same as I said concerning skincare, if you have specific makeup items that you use, please do bring them. Your Zaron, your Mary Kay is not easily accessible here. I can see that Nigerian brands are really doing well when it comes to makeup right now, and I know so many people are into that. So if you are that person, please stock up on your makeup items, your whatever it is, like stock up on those, your foundation. I know foundation is a very tricky one. Sometimes you get your color right in this brand and sometimes you don't. So things like that, please do bring in your makeup items. Bring them. Do not discard them. And then next thing also for the ladies, sorry, I know I'm speaking more on the ladies side, but that's what I know. And if it relates to the guys, of course, I'll mention. Ladies, please bring in your wigs. Bring in your hair care products. Bring in your wigs. Bring in your hair extension, your expressions, and all of that. Yes, we have them here. We have expressions and other brands of hair extensions. But of course, you would be paying quite a bit. I know for expression, the small size is €5, or I think now it's like €7 or so per pack. So yeah, you can bring like 2 or 4 packs, just so that for your next 2 hairdos that you want to do, if it's braids, you already have that. You don't have to buy, so bring in like, 4 packs, and then if you have any other extension you use for crochet, for, anything, just, stock up on those as well. And of course, your wigs. For guys, if you have your hair clipper or whatever you use to do your hair, please bring it along as well. Next thing I'd say is clothes. So now this is a tricky one. Of course, Ireland has almost all of your favorite fashion brands, so you can definitely get clothes here. But when you're coming, you can bring in your denim trousers, t-shirts, your leggings for ladies. For guys too, you can bring in your shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves. You can bring in your sweaters, jumpers, hoodies, sweatshirts, tracksuits. For ladies, of course, you can bring in some of your nice tops. Of course, those chiffon tops might not, I don't know. You might only wear them during the summer, and summer here is a tricky one. Sometimes we get maybe like 2 months of summer, 3 months or thereabouts. Like, bring in your favorite clothing. Like, let it be those ones that you really, really love. You really, really love. Do bring them in, but don't bring in everything. Like, trust me, you come here, you see really nice things that you want to get, and you don't just want to have unnecessary things. Use your discretion. Just filter out a lot of things that are not necessarily necessary. I wanted to say that are not necessarily necessary, but that are not necessary. And it's cold here. Ireland is really, really cold. So focus on more practical, more, apply wisdom. That's the best way to put it. Apply wisdom. Next on the list is shoes. So please bring sneakers. Just like I said, Ireland is cold. You won't be wearing your high-heeled shoes every day, or your covered shoes. For guys, those corporate shoes to school or out daily. No, it is mostly sneakers and boots. So if you have those, please bring them, but also don't pack everything. If you have, you know, a lot of those, please bring in like maybe 4 or 5 pairs of sneakers, your favorite ones. Bring them, and then you can, you know, add maybe like 2 pairs of corporate shoes for ladies. If you have those nice sandal shoes, you know, those nice court shoes that you like, you know, bring like two to 3 pairs. Summer will come, maybe you like to wear to church, you know, out. I'd say bring your sewing kits, your needle, your thread, different colors. If you have a laptop currently and it's good, please bring it along. You can check with your course on your school website. I know for me, we had a specification of the laptop that we needed to bring. So if your course is that technical and you need certain specification, please do check with your course and find out what you are to bring. But if you have a decent laptop at home, yeah, you can obviously bring it along. If you're coming as a student, bring your stationaries. So these were the books that I brought. This was all I needed. And then something like this is also important. If you have like courseworks, assignments, you can always keep track of that here so you don't miss that, and jot down your ideas, your points. If you don't want to take serious notes or things like that, you know, it's good to have this handy. Have like 2 or 3 so this is good. And of course, if you have any textbook that for your course that you feel like is important. For me, I got this was for my younger brother, by the way. If you have any favorite textbook, I'm not saying bring your entire library. For me, this is more like it gives the overview, an introduction to cybersecurity, and it really helped. Like, so if you have something like that, you know, this was the only textbook I brought, so you can bring that as well. Yeah, so also, if you use glasses, I use glasses, and the mistake I did was I came in with just one. Well, I was just beginning to use glasses, so I didn't really understand. I was just using one, and then I broke it. Guys, I spent over 100 euros to get a new pair of glasses, and as a student, yo, that was deep. That was quite deep. So please, if you use glasses, you know, bring an extra pair. Like 3 is not even too much, to be honest. Like, bring an extra pair of glasses if you use glasses. Yes, when you're coming, I think it's important you bring a pair of bed sheets and pillowcase. And yeah, I say that because, you know, once you come in, I'm very, very touchy. I'm very, very touchy with those kind of things. So no matter how clean a place is, or as long as it is not my beddings, it is not my bed sheets and pillowcase, I just feel a certain type of way. So if you're like that, at least come with one set, you know, of beddings. Come with your bed sheets and your pillowcase, so that when you come wherever you're staying, you can change that up and, you know, put yours on. And then as time goes on, you can, once you find your way, you can get more beddings. Yes, another very important thing is medication. If you have some sort of ailment or you use certain medications to feel better, please bring them in. Of course, like we all know, the way it works in Nigeria is quite different. You can just walk into a pharmacy and just, you know, get whatever. It is not like that here. So if you use certain medications, bring them in. For me, it's just, you know, the usual Panadol, paracetamol, and, you know, just general pain reliever, Flagyl if you're always tetracycline, all those stomach issues drugs. Yeah, you can bring them. And yeah, just generally, if you're using any form of medication, yeah, do bring them along with you. Another thing that I feel is important is for you to take note is when you're packing your hand luggage, make sure you put in some essentials there, because you never know, especially for travelers that are transiting to Dublin, like you definitely or most likely transit somewhere, because there's no direct flight from Dublin, from Nigeria, or from Nigeria to Dublin. I don't know about other countries, but I don't think there's a direct flight from Nigeria to Dublin. You'll most likely stop over somewhere. So please put in your essentials, you know, in your hand luggage, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, a little tub of, you know, hand cream or body cream, your hand sanitizer, you know, small bottle of maybe perfume or deodorant, you know, and put them in a clear bag. Put them in a clear bag and or a Ziploc bag, because they usually require that you do that once you're passing what do you call them, what do they call those, is it airport control or those checks anyways at the airports when you're yeah, they usually require that, they usually check that. And yeah, and also have like an extra pair of clothes, because you never know, to be honest. Better safe. Sometimes you airlines, you know, can disappoint you. There might be a delay. Sometimes they keep you for a longer time. Sometimes some layovers get up to 8 hours, and you might want to change, you know, you might want to change. So keeping your that extra t-shirts, you know, underwear, leggings, or anything that would make you feel comfortable, and just, you know, change. If there's anything else that I missed out, or you have any question on a particular item that you are not sure if you should come with or if you can carry, please do leave your question in the comment section, and I will definitely reply. If I don't know, I will do the research and find out for you. And yeah, until my next video, do take care and bye.